next is Gorsam Stupa. Gorsam Stupa, we can call it in Tibet Chorten at Gemithang, is located about 90 kilometers away from the Tawang. Gemithang village is the last administrative division of India on the border with Tibet and also shares the western border with Bhutan. This is also the place where the 14th Dalai Lama had his first rest after fleeing from Tibet in 1959. This Buddhist stupa is thought to have been built by Lama Pradhar from Kharman village in the 12th century CE. Built in stone and mud plaster, the stupa stands on a square base and is 93 feet high. The semicircular dome, or und we can call it, is resting on a 3-terraced plinth, and the dome is surmounted by a square capital with eyes drawn on it with a spire of 13 step-like segments topped by an umbrella. There are 4 miniature stupas on the 4 corners of the lowermost terrace of the plinth. There is a circular path around the stupa for the purpose of circumambulation for the devotees. This is said to have been modelled after the Bodhnath stupa of Kathmandu, Nepal. The Gorcham Chorten reflects the engineering skill of the Monpas at its best. During Gorsam Kora festival, thousands of devotees visit the stupa. Now we take the next Taksang Gompa. The Taksang Gompa is 45 km away from the town of Tawang, and Taksang is a local dialect that means tiger's den. As per the local tradition, the locals here believe that this Gompa was visited by Guru Padmasambhava. During his visit, earlier the Gompa was affiliated with Tashuna Gompa in Tibet, but after the Chinese invention of Tawang in 1962, Taksang Gompa became an independent Gompa. Apart from numerous monasteries, there are several Anigompas, which is called the Nunneries, also in Tawang. The oldest amongst them is the Brahma Dungchung Anigompa, which is also known as Tukje Chweling, located on a mountain about 10 km from Tawang town. This Anigompa was commissioned by Kharchen Yeshi Gelek Lama from Tibet in 1595 and at present houses about 60 nuns. Jangchup Choiling, popularly known as the Gyangun Eni Gompa, is a nunnery situated at a distance of about 10 km from the Tawang monastery. It is believed that Merak Lama Lodre Gyatso founded the nunnery for his sister who was a nun. At present there are about 50 nuns. This nunnery is under the control of the Tawang monastery, and the monastery provides for the daily expenses of the nuns. Singshur Eni Gompa is another important nunnery in this region, built by previous Reverend Gonpase Rinpoche in 1960. It is a home to 45 nuns at present. Now, next point is in this connection, Theravada Buddhism in Arunachal Pradesh. Theravada Buddhism is mostly practiced among Thai Kamtes, Singhos, Tikhak, Tangsha and different subtribes of Thais like Thai Khamti, Tikhak, Thangsa, Thai Aton, Thai Kamyang, Thai Phake, etc. who are mostly found in the districts of Namsai and Changlang. All these Thai speaking groups are Shan people who shares common Shan culture in one or the other form despite being settled in different geographical setting in isolation from one another. The popularity and the thriving Buddhist culture in this region are evident from the presence of grand monasteries and stupas at different locations like Chokham, Dhachuk, Impong, Manmao, Momong, Shul Longtu and other places in Namsai. According to the book of C.V. Nageswara, who has written this book in 2007, the title of this book is Theravada Buddhist Monastery in Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. He mentioned many monasteries in the Namsai district have typical Thai or Burmese similarities in their architecture. As most of the population in Namsai district practice Theravada Buddhism, the region has several Buddhist monasteries and stupas which gave it the popular epithet abode of the Theravada Buddhism in Arunachal Pradesh or the land of pagodas. Despite the fact that the region is remotely located, the Buddhist monuments of the region continue to attract tourists from far and wide. Every Khamti village has a Buddhist monastery built from the generous donations of devotees. In the local dialect, vihara is called Chong, Kyung or Bapuchang and the stupa is called Kongmu. It is interesting to note that the Burmese Khamti also use the term Kyung for the monastery. The Khamti Buddhist complex is spread over a large area surrounded by greenery. The architecture of the monasteries of Khamtis has striking similarities with that of the monasteries of Southeast Asia, notably Burma and Thailand. Now we see Chokham Buddha Vihara at Chokhan. The oldest Theravada monastery in the region is the Chokham Buddha Vihara in the town of Chokham, built in the late 19th century by a Khamti king as per the local history. However, the old monastery does not exist anymore and in its place a present monastery is built. There are several stone and bronze Buddha images inside the monastery complex which shows a close association with Burmese art. The wall of monastery is highly ornate and adorned with thankas and several jataka scenes depicted in vibrant colors. The monastery also has a collection of Buddhist scriptures and musical instruments used during the rituals in the monastery. The main attraction of the vihara is grand reclining Buddha statue. Momong Monastery at Momong. Another old monastery is the Momong Monastery at Momong, built around the early 20th century. The bronze image of Buddha housed inside the monastery is one of the earliest in the region, brought from the Burma in the late part of the 19th century. The wall of the monastery is adorned with jataka scenes. The old town of Momong is a settlement of immigrants from Burma and the temples here has the gilded manuscripts of Kammavacha in Burmese script and a palm leaf manuscript of Kammavacha in Thai script.